just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star, cause you can miss it. Intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. Out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
I'm just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today,
chill. Right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Feel like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. How you rebel out the dark hallways. This place I kissed, I made your day. I say, play a track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever did a thank you. Then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we blow because we run some rays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever did a thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lightning strikes, so we be in that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as a better goal of mine. Because we don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Right outside your head will redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for your self-made. Check, we free of evidence, L-Fay.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever did a thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Straight to the air is Richardson. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Wow, lots of room on the first snap. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. Found some good space on that run. Brock gets a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
They've got first down here from the 36. They take the handoff. Now Richardson. He rolls to his right. Has a man on target to Johnson. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20. Richardson now. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And with a determined effort, that was impressive. He's able to gain something out of that play, Brock, after they nearly lost it. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Now Richardson to throw. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70, Timber Wolf.
Richardson back to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's going for it himself. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
60 back.
On first down, it's Richardson. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Get it. Viking 8, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just...
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is on?
Williams starting with the pass here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brings it in at the 12. That's going to be a 1st and more. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. One of the tight ends in motion left. Play fake. It's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Half ball 80. 19 Lions.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score reads 9-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Goes into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First down now, ball at the 33. Play action with Richardson. Buying some time right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets him the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
down, line to gain 9 yards out. He'll air it out on third. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So making an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on fourth.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
70. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming up front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Third down, here's Williams. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Williams to throw on first. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running behind center with Swift. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, Williams to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. Williams going to run with it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Vegas, what is it? Hold on.
Williams to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force third and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Big play for this offense. It's third and goal. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears making a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to just 2.
Bears 7.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Get it!
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here's Swift on second down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, Williams. And he put everything he's got behind it. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to just 2.
Bears 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
19, let's go. 60 Eagles, 6, Dragon 60. 18 Rattlers.
Putting a receiver in motion. Richardson on 1st and 10. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on this first down, Richardson. That's completed right side. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Working quickly here.
First down, New York.
On first down, it's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
19, ready. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready. Bronco 80. Bobcat. Check mash.
Richardson on 3rd. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Kate, I got a pretty good idea that he is not letting go of that football. It's headed for his mantle or maybe his family. That's a guy who is a day 3 pick. Weren't even 100% sure he's going to make the roster. And we just saw him get the first interception of his career. What a moment.
Throwing here just before halftime. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Now to handle the kickoff.
Luther Burden now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Zone read to give to Swift. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Staying grounded with Swift. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Goes to the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Piron. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. To that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Williams with 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Piron. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Pickup for 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And he won't get it done here as they close in on him for the loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Hey, that's your man. That's your man.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas! Yes!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And the defender comes away with it. Cameron Sutton has the INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that.
It's a New York touchdown! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Giants push the lead to 2 scores now.
Bears 14. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Escapes the defender. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Going on again with Swift. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Watch out, watch out.
Williams on 1st down. To the left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down throw by Williams. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. And it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to just 2.
Bears 21. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go street. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Pump 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Cut 19, cut 19.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Let's go now. Check, smash, check. 79, Warriors, 70. Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 15. Brings up 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
Crack all 80.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Giants up by just a couple of points. Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Crack all 80. Street, street. Nineteen tight, 19 tight. 18, pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. It's a design keeper, it's Richardson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. 19 Lions.
Now a designed run. Here's Richardson. There he goes again. And they take this in for the score. The Giants go up by 8 at the end. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Out of the shotgun again to Swift. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 4.
To throw.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Big strike here to Moore. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
1st down, Williams to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. Hits the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Here comes a 2-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Getting out to his left. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. Put money down. I'm out of that.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Drops it underneath, Swift. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On third down, here's Swift. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Bears.
Williams to throw on first. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. We've set it downs from 37. First down, Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Giants 36, Bears 28. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Got their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Steady, ready.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Nearly an interception on that play, and now it's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
19, cap alert, cap alert.
They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Chicago.